here he's going to talk about the simple present tense. We know from before what is the simple present. We use the simple present for many things. We use it for what? Do you remember? The present symbol, I use it for what? ها ثالث.
S.
Yes, يقين.
S.
Yes, I add an S if the subject was singular, she, he, or it. Very good. I have to add an S to the verb. What else? When? How do I know that this sentence in the present simple and this sentence is not? So I use it for facts, for habits.
If there's routine.
Very good for a routine. Very good, Raghda. So if I have a routine, I have a habit or something that is a fact, immediately I know that this sentence is what? In the present simple. So let's write some examples here. I think you should write in your notebook. So let's write some examples here. For example, I will say the sun rises from, the sun rises from what? The east or the west? ثالث, the sun rises from what? Which direction? The east or the west?
The east. East.
Yes, thank you, Ilaf. The east. Okay, this is what? A fact. Any fact. Also here, for animals in the wild, each day is a struggle to survive. Here, the sentence is what? In the present symbol. And the main verb is. Sometimes is going to be a helping verb. And sometimes it could be a main verb. This main verb here is in the present symbol. And also, it's a fact. Also here, the sun rise from the east is a fact. Now, what about habits? If I said something as a habit, I go, I have a verb as verb 1, I go to school every day. This is a habit for what? For me, right? So I write the verb in the present simple, as you can see. Here, because I is one of the plural, it's not plural, it means me, but one of the plural section, which is I, they, we, you, those pronouns, after them, the verb should be a verb 1 without anything. But for the sun, because the sun is singular, that's why I should add what? If I want to write it in the present
S.
symbol, yes, very good, Ilaf, I should add an S. Okay. Also, sometimes I can write the present tense to talk about future timetables or schedules. يعني شيء كأنه مجدول أو شيء موجود. Okay. Usually they do that in what? In flights. For example, my flight from Dubai to Bahrain leaves at 8:10 tomorrow. I then fly to Saudi Arabia and arrive in Riyadh at 11 o'clock. All of these things are in the future, but the verb that he has used, all of them are in the present simple, but the meaning in the future. This is only sometimes. Also here he said that whenever you want to use the present simple, well, you can use it with exclamations like what? Here and there. What is the meaning of exclamation mark? علامة تعجب. You see this mark? Yes. So whenever you have a sentence that starts with here or there, and you have an exclamation mark here, you should put the verb or yes, the verb after it. It should be what? In the present simple. For example, can I have the check, please? And the answer, of course, sir. Here you are. You see, here, and then the present symbol is you are. He didn't say you were. Okay, he said you are, and this is in the present simple. Do you know the meaning of this phrase when someone say here you are? What is the meaning of here you are? Here you are. In movies, what do they translate this sentence, this phrase? Here you are. Yes, somehow, Lilas. But they translate it as, or also it means تفضل. Yes? So I will give you something. Instead of I'm just going to give it to you, I can say, here you are. Also, you can say what? Dad, can I borrow your cell phone, please? I suppose so. Here you go. And then I give it to him. He give it to me. Here you go. Also, here you go, we can use it. And it means the same thing as here you are. You go. Can you see? I write verb 1 as it is. This is in the present simple. Don't forget the exclamation mark. Where are my glasses? There they are. There they are here. It means those are the glasses. There they are. Where is Nathalie? Here she comes. Here she comes. As you can see, it's in the present simple. Okay? Clear, Thalith? All of those.
Yes, clear.
Yes, thank you. All of those are just a revision for the things that we have taken before. Nothing is new. Okay, did you write this in your notebook?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now we're going to compare the present simple with the present progressive. Now first I need to write, if you remember, we always in school, we write it in what? If you remember, we write it as a mathematics rule. So you will start by the present simple. So in the present simple, we have two sections. Whether I'm going to say they, we, you, or I, and then the verb after them is going to be verb 1 without anything. Sometimes also I could have she, he, it, and the verb after them should be with what? The verb with what?
With S.
With
an
S. Thank you so much. With an S. Okay. What about the present symbol? The present symbol. Sorry, the present progressive. What about the present progressive? What is the rule of the present progressive? I am talking now. I am playing now.
ing.
ing, of course, the verb is going to be with ing. Now, how I'm going to write the rule? I will say that I will have a subject, okay? The subject could be what? Could be all of those. They, we, you, I, she, he, or it, okay? And then after them, I'm going to have what? Helping verb. 3 helping verbs that I'm going to use. Is, or, are, or, am. And then I'm going to have the verb with ing. Okay? Right. If I said that the subject is we, which one of those helping verbs I'm going to write?
R.
Yes, of course. Thank you, all of you. Are. What about if it was I?
Am.
Am. Of course, it's going to be am. Okay? Right. There is something also that we should know. Sometimes students ask me, teacher, how do I know that this sentence is in the present? And how do I know that this sentence is in the present simple or in the present progressive? Right. If it was in the present simple, you will have keywords, كلمات مفتاحية, or we call them time expressions. So we can say, for example, if the sentence was in the present simple, you're most likely to find in the sentence every day, or maybe every week, or every year, something as a routine, remember? Every morning. Also, what we can have, always, usually, it's going to be in the present simple. What about the present progressive? What
Or
about the
actions.
Yes. Sorry, I will write time expressions. How do I know that this sentence is in the present progressive? If
I'm doing it now.
something that I'm doing now, very good, thank you. Right now, it could be, or now, or at the moment, right? Okay, those are, though, if you see those words in a sentence, you should know that this sentence should be in what? In the present progressive. But let's see here what it's written in the book. As it said here, the present symbol would be with habits and routines. Okay, this is the present symbol. The present progressive is going to be sometimes for changing or developing situation. If the situation is changing all the time, then you should write it in the present progressive. Okay, for example, let's say that now I am gaining weight. I'm getting إنه يزيد وزني. So I will use it in the present progressive. I will say that I am gaining weight. Okay, okay. And then I can also use the present progressive with always and constantly to describe an ongoing annoying situation. صح, always I use it with the present symbol, but sometimes if the situation that I have is ongoing يعني ما زالت موجودة, then you're going to use it in the present progressive. For example, he's always asking his brother to lend him money. لو كان هو ما زال حتى هذه اللحظة he asked his a brother, then you're going to use it in the present progressive. Okay, طيب. pay attention ثالث here in this note. In this note here, it tells you that some verbs are not often used in the progressive form. I cannot use them in the progressive form. Like what? Believe, think, know, remember, like, hate, want, see, hear, feel. All of those verbs, I cannot use them in the present progressive with ing. It cannot be true, correct. I can use them, of course, in the present simple, but in the present progressive, it wouldn't be right. Why? Because, for example, if I'm going to use know, I will say, can I say I am knowing? No. Whether I know this thing or not. So it's going to be also only in the present simple. I cannot use it in the present progressive لأنه present progressive changing situations. فكيف أعرف شيء بعدين لا أعرفه؟ No. Whether I know this thing or not. Whether I like this thing or not. I hate it or not. You see? Is it clear, ثالث? Huh? Is everything clear?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it's clear.
Yes. Okay. Did you write this in your notebook? Have you finished writing this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I will give you now something. Here we have a website that you can use. By the way, anytime you're going to study for the grammars, any grammar that you find, and you have studied this grammar, but you don't know if you can answer some questions about this grammar, immediately you have your phone, you have your laptop, just write what? Present simple quiz. Or I'm not sure that I'm very good in present progressive. So I would say present progressive quiz. You see? If you're not sure that you don't understand the grammar or anything. Okay, so here we have a quiz about present simple and present progressive. I need you to answer the questions that you have here. It's going to be out of 10. Okay, so I need you please to answer and then tell me your mark in the chat. Okay, you're going to answer the question whether with the verb with verbs in the present simple or in the present progressive. Can you open the link? Yes, Yaqeen. It's an English exam. Maybe in your laptop or in your phone, if you're using a phone, maybe you make the page translated from English to Arabic. أحيانا إذا أنت وضعت خيار ترجمة، فهو أي صفحة تفتحينها بالإنجليزي يترجمها لك تلقائي، فأنت أحذفي هذا الخيار إنه لا يترجمها لك تلقائي. Hmm. Have you finished? ما شاء الله. Very good. Very good, Manar. Excellent. Very good, Lilas. 8 out of 10. Who else? What about the rest? What is your mark? Tell me. Yes, ثالث. I'm waiting. Very good, Reneem. 7 out of 10. ما شاء الله. Ragda, 10 out of 10. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay, let's see. The first one, Tim in a bank. You have work, works, is work, or working. What do you think? Yalla Ranim.
Works.
Works. Let's see. Very good. Let's move on to number 2. We're just going to answer some questions. We usually, our grandparents, why he didn't change? Just a minute, let me. Answer. Yes, Zainab. We usually, our grandparents at the weekend. What do you think?
Visit.
Yes, visit. Let's see. Very good. We, our grandparents this weekend. Yes, Nana. Huh, Dana?
Are visiting.
Perfect.
Are
We
visiting.
are. Yes, perfect. We are visiting. Number 4, it's going to be our last one. He late and that's really annoying. Yes, Ragda.
He is always coming.
Yes, he's always coming late. This is one of the things that is a changing and ongoing situations. That's why, even though we used always, it's going to be with a verb with ing. Okay. Now, here in your book, we're going to do exercise A, but let's finish here first. In your book, you have words connected to, let me show you. Here, we have words connected with museums and galleries. Okay, so let's start with the first one is archaeological. Any words that is related with archaeological museum or gallery. So we have history, culture, antiques, poetry, jewelry, exhibitions, and ruins. Do you know the meaning of archaeological? Archaeological museum? What is the meaning of archaeological? Yes, Thalith. From the words that you can see, history, those are related to archaeological museum. History, culture. Yes, yes, very good, Ilhaf. Something that is old. Okay. طيب. What you should do يا ثالث طيب, what do we do with those vocabulary? You just have to know their meanings and be familiar with those words. يعني ممكن أنا في الاختبار في قسم الفوكابلري يعني أضع جملة, okay, but you should know how to use them. For example, let's say all archaeological مثلا archaeological museums have all archaeological museums. A minute. Have ancient ruins. Okay, in any words that I'm going to use, you should be familiar with the word ruins, or maybe ruins is going to be like this, and it's going to be from the word from words in a box. So ruins means what? Things that are old. Okay, the stuff that they put in the museum, those things that are old. Okay, so we're going to write ruins. Just be familiar with the words and know their meaning. Okay, also we have technological museums, something related to, very easy, related to
Technology.
Yes, related to technology, space, robots, science seminars, and 3D digital cinema showing, scientific documentaries, and educational books. You see? Just be familiar with those words. You know the meaning, for example, of robots, of science, space. So whenever you have a question about a sentence that includes them, you know their meanings. And the last thing is what? National. National antiques, national manuscripts. Do you know the meaning of manuscripts? Hmm. You have your phones. What is the meaning of manuscripts?
مخطوطات.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Raghda. This is the meaning of manuscripts: documents, state-of-the-art, informative exhibits, and interactive displays. Any country has a national museum, and all those things related to national museums. Okay. طيب. Gradable adjectives and non-gradable adjectives, we're going to take them later. Now, quickly, let's move on to exercise A. Yes, exercise A. Here you have a conversation. You're going to read the conversation and you're going to write the verb between parentheses here, those verbs. You're going to write them in the simple present or in the present progressive. Okay? I will give you 1 minute and then we're going to start. It's very easy. Have you finished? Let's start. Here we have the first one. To tell you the truth, Fahad, not so good. It's my fly mate, Adnan. I was really excited about us sharing a flat, but you have not do any chores. Yes, Lilas.
Doesn't do.
Yes, he doesn't do any chores. Very good. One bathroom, and then you have verb to be spotless because I clean it, but the other one is very dirty. Yes, Manar. One bathroom.
Is.
Yes, one bathroom is spotless, but because you have the verb clean, ya Raneem.
Clean.
Yes, clean as it is. Very good. But the other one is very dirty. The rest of the apartment is very untidy. He always leave his dirty dishes around. Yes, Ilaf.
He is always
Yes,
leaving.
he perfect. He is always leaving his dirty clothes, his dirty dishes around the flat. I plan constantly clean up. Yes, Talit. What about the rest? Only 4 or 5 students participating? Yes. Hmm.
Teacher, may I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Number 3B, how did we make it is?
How did you make it is? Because he asked for a verb to be. So I have two options, whether I write the verb in the present simple or the present progressive. And the perfect one and the good one here is the present simple. He's talking about,
Okay, thank you.
yes, he's talking about the fact that the bathroom is spotless. Yes, Ilaf, I
am.
Yes, I am constantly. Uh-huh. Yes, Manar?
Cleaning up.
Yes, cleaning up. And the last one, Raghda? He is always busy. I do the laundry every week.
Do.
Do as it is. Okay, so do you have any question, Thalith? Do you have
No,
any
thank you.
question?
Oh,
You're
thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Sorry, I took your time. Quickly, if I said your name, you can go. Dania, are you here? Dania?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Raneem is here. Dania, I told you you have to speak to me privately. Raneem is here. Hiba? Hiba? If I said your name, you can leave to attend the other class. Hiba is absent. Lamar Raddadi?